Something so cool that we have going on in the Valley is the Wave Makers, and I've got these three lovely gentlemen sitting here with me to kind of give us some more information. Taylor, Nick, and Mike, right?
Yes.
Got it all right? Okay, cool. Three of you, there's a lot. All right, so let's get into Wave Makers. So
Absolutely.
what are you guys doing, kind of like just a broad picture of what you guys are doing?
Absolutely. So first of all, thank you so much for having us here. We're a global sustainability company. We're here to make a difference, and the main focus of what we do is water. Okay, and if you ask us why water, I would say why not water?
Right.
We're 75% water. That's what we're made of. We are essentially water. And 5 years ago, when I lost both of my grandparents from cancer, I became very focused in researching why illnesses come to us in the first place and how we can prevent it. And I was amazed to find that through changing the waters that we drink, we can truly change our lives. And I believe that the best way to prevent problems from coming to us in the future is to be proactive and take the right actions now. Because once we know better, we have the responsibility to do better, okay? And it is no longer a secret that today, anywhere from dozens to hundreds of chemicals are now found in tap waters throughout the country, and microplastics from bottles contaminate the waters that we drink before they even reach the shelves, and then they sit there from 6 to 12 months before we buy it. It is not healthy. That water is dead. And, we're living beings. We should be drinking living water, not dead water. And so that's our mission, and we're educators facilitating that process. And the mission that we're on is to bless as many people as possible.
Which is so incredible. So what are you guys kind of doing locally and globally to kind of initiate this and like make it happen?
So when we started our apparel line, our biggest thing was how do we make something that people want to wear, but how does it give back as well? And so the biggest thing with everything that we sell is there is a portion of the proceeds going to one of our nonprofits we like to work with, Thirst Project. And they build clean water wells around the world, around South America as well as Africa. And as well, we keep all of our businesses local. So we work with Elevated Engravings, who engraves our water bottles. We work with Ski Town All Stars, who helps do our hats, as well as we're trying to work with Trick Threads to do the shirts and other different kind of apparel lines. And so by doing that, we're just trying to build businesses and stay local, stay in the community, as well as we're in the farmers markets, helping to educate. It's easier to educate one-on-one, person-to-person, when they can see us, when we can show them our demonstrations, what the water can actually do for you and how it changes the body. And so just by doing these little things and helping, taking a little portion out of our clothes and apparel and putting it back into the community, as well as putting it globally into the water wells, it's just really a good way to change the world one step at a time.
One little step at a time, and I absolutely love it. So what is the end goal and mission here for you guys at Wave Makers?
That is a very loaded question. I don't think any of us actually know how far we can take this thing in the current moment. But we're really focused on building a global brand that represents something powerful. I think that when we trace back certain ideologies of society, a lot of it is attributed to the culture, the cultural mindset. And right now in America, we have a cultural mindset that does not promote hydration and doesn't promote water. We see these kids that are growing up idolizing these unbelievable athletes, and it's always attributed to an energy drink or a soda. And so they're raised with this mindset that in order to get to that elite level, I need to be drinking those things. When the reality is, like Nick said, your body's made of water. You're not sick, you're thirsty. So
Yeah.
We're really trying to shift the paradigm in the way that we as a society view water. We really want to focus on in-home filtration and ionization to get people trusting their tap water again. If you can trust your tap water, there's no reason to go purchase the 16 billion single-use plastic bottles that we purchase annually. And then just really bringing people together for health, wealth, and relationships, improving the lifestyle. But like we talk about all the time, water's the foundation of life. So we have all of these global changes that we want to make, but it starts with water, and it starts with hydration, and it starts with taking care of yourself from a health standpoint.
So it starts with you.
Absolutely.
Everything comes back to you. It all
Yes.
starts with you.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Thank you, boys, so much for meeting us and giving us all of this great information. If you're looking for some fun apparel, check out their website, buy some, give back to the community, and help these boys out with their mission to make the world a better place. Coming up next, we have more Good Morning Vail, so stay tuned.